Hey guys, getting right into this week's video, but first, if you missed my last video for my easy string beans and potatoes, well, you know what to do. Watch this one and then go back and check it out. Because this week, just in time for the holidays, I'm going to show you how I make these delicious roasted white sweet potatoes. A perfect side for any occasion and especially for these holidays coming up. All right guys, here's your video.
Hi guys, and welcome back to What Adrienne Thinks. It's me, Adrienne. Today, I'm roasting sweet potatoes. Not just any variety of sweet potatoes. I'm using these beauties. This is a white sweet potato. So I'll get into the story about how I got these white sweet potatoes anyway. But I'm going to roast them in the oven, and I may even throw in some Brussels sprouts. If you remember that video, check it out. I don't know what side I'm going to put that plug in, but check that video out about my Balsamic Glaze Brussels sprouts. It's going to go great with this white sweet potato. Okay, I'm not going to hold you no more. I'm going to point you down. And I'm not sure if they would call this a yam or not, but I'm saying sweet potato because that's what was on the store receipt. So actually I wanted some regular old orange sweet potatoes. But they substituted. I did a ShopRite from home order. You know, ever since COVID, I'm not one for really wanting to venture into the market too much, but anyway, that's my thing. But I put in an order for some sweet potatoes and other things to go with my dinner, and this is what I got. They substituted out the sweet potatoes, and whoever was shopping just probably didn't know that there were different varieties, but there are. So I've never used these, and I remember my mother using a white sweet potato to make a pie. It didn't come out, wasn't the best, because I think that they were a little more starchy if I recall, but I don't know. It was a long time ago, but I do recall that she made a sweet potato pie using one of these beautiful white sweet potatoes. So I have some already on the side here. Let me see if I can show you. Sitting in some water. And normally I wouldn't have done that, but because it's a white flesh potato, it oxidizes really fast. So I had them sitting in a little water until I'm ready for them to go in the oven. So I just did half moon shapes, and you can do the same, or you can put them into smaller dice if you like. But this is just the shape I decided to go with. I may toss in some Brussels sprouts, depends. These are not going in the oven right away, so these will have to get some room in my oven. I'm cooking some other things, so these will be right after I get some room in the oven. Anyway, so I'm going to continue to let these just soak in the water. All right, guys. So once I'm ready for these to go in the oven, I will drain the water off of them and pat them really dry. We'll get them in the oven with some olive oil and some other seasoning, and I will be back. White sweet potatoes. Okay, guys, so here are our cut white sweet potatoes. I did decide to add some Brussels sprouts. Just had some leftover onion and red pepper and just toss that in there as well. Okay, so you're going to need some olive oil. I have some extra virgin olive oil here. And I have my pan. The sheet pan is lined with parchment, but you can do foil. I have a smaller pan off to the side, and I'm actually doing that one with heavy duty foil. So it's whatever you decide. The choice is yours. So I'm doing both pans while I'm here. Okay, so I'm gonna season this with a little salt. It's just regular table salt. And you want to be generous because you want to, these are going to be roasting and you want flavor inside of these potatoes as well as your Brussels sprouts. Now you might say, you know, why add salt? But this is a white sweet potato, as you can see, as I've already said. And with this being a white sweet potato, they're a little more starchier from what I've read. So I think some savory notes mixed with the glaze that we're going to have on top, that'll be giving us that salt, you know, that umami, that salt sweet. That's what we're looking for with this particular dish. Okay, so to that, now I just made some jerk chicken, and I thought I read off the ingredients, which are allspice, fresh red pepper, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, red pepper, salt, garlic and onion, and a little sugar. So I was like, well, what would be better than to have this on top of my sweet potatoes? It just seems like it would go. And child, if it don't, I'll let you know. If it don't go. But I think it'll complement well, just because these are probably the things that I would have added to it anyway. So just seemed to make sense. Sorry, we're getting some shaking here. I'm have my knee against the island, and I am trying to get this out. So okay, so I'm gonna add that to my other pan like so. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for my onion powder. I don't see my onion powder. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little, where's the label? Going in with a little white pepper. If you don't have white pepper, black pepper is fine. Don't worry about it. Just a little white pepper. Okay, and I'm looking for, here we go. You already know. My onion powder. So again, remember, salt, sweet, savory. It's going to be amazing. Okay. And last but not least, I know you guys are going to think I'm totally crazy, but I'm going to go in with some tropical Sazon. I'm going to give this a little color. All right. Now I'm going to just give these a quick zhuzh in the pan, and I'm trying to keep them separated, but I may need to mix them up. I don't know. But just going to mix them up. I can already tell this needs a little more olive oil. So this is a little drier than I would like. These are going to go in the oven at 400 degrees. We're going to call it at about, I'm going to check them, I would say, in about 20 minutes. And that's my main reason for wanting to keep them a little separated, because my Brussels sprouts may finish before the potatoes. So if that's the case, I want to be able to get them out without disturbing the other that needs to cook longer. Okay. So I am using parchment sheets here, but if you have the full sheet, you use that. It doesn't matter. Cooking, your kitchen, do what makes sense, and it'll all work out. Okay? So I'm going to finish getting these together, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, so these are all mixed in. They look amazing. They smell amazing. I actually had a taste of one of the Brussels sprout leaves, and that jerk seasoning is no joke. It is spicy, but good. Okay, so these are going in the oven at 400 degrees, and I'm going to check them in about 20 minutes and see if they're done. After everything is finished, I will let you know. Meet you back. All right, guys, so our white sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts are done. I have a little glaze on the side. This is just some balsamic vinegar and honey, any type of honey you like. And if you want the recipe, check out the Brussels sprouts video that I did, and you'll see the recipe for the glaze. All right, so we're just gonna hit it with this beautiful glaze. You know what's next. The taste. All right, guys, so the white sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts are done. Take a look at that. Look at here. Time to taste. Let me give you a, and we have a little color on them from the glaze, and also because we added that tropical Sazon to it. Look at that. So freaking good. That is so good. And I had that one regular sweet potato. So good, guys. If you like this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button. I mean, what you waiting for? And if you're not a subscriber, hello, come on, join the family. Join the family, join the fun at What Adrian Thinks. Guys, I appreciate you for watching these videos. Hope you enjoy them. Going to go feed the folks, as you know. All right, white sweet potato, roasted white sweet potato, and Brussels sprouts out. So good.